Hello everyone, this is Maureen and welcome to My Crochet Story, where I share with you the two things that I love, teaching and crochet. Today is Sunday, February the 25th, and I'm here just to give a little chit chat on what I've been doing, what I finished, and hopefully what I get to put up next week. But before I get into that, let me say thank you to all of you that are here. I greatly appreciate your time, and I want you to know that I truly do mean that. It warms my heart whenever I see the number of views that I receive on any of my videos. But you know what really makes me happy is whenever you take just an extra couple of seconds to leave me a comment down in the video, in the comment section. Just to say hi, how are you, loved it, whatever. I love reading your comments, and also it lets me know who stopped in to say, to leave me a thumbprint. So I really do appreciate your comments. If this is your first time here, welcome into you as well. I do hope that you'll stay around, hang out with me, and see what it is that I'm all about, and then maybe you'll take just an extra minute to go look at all the content on my channel, and hopefully you'll see something that you like, and it'll lead you to hit that subscribe button down there in the corner. Then look for the bell that has what I like to call little hugs on the side, because it lets you know every time I upload content, especially if there's some content that you really might be interested in. Okay, Sunday chit chat. I do hope that you were able to catch us, Twisted Fiber Friends, over on Daniel Paul Ply Yarn's house this afternoon. We were on from 4 to 5 Eastern Standard Time. I did a little video on a scarf. Let me find it for you real quick. Here she is. This is called Over the Rainbow Scarf. It's just got we wanted to do something a little bit different for St. Patty's Day, and we called it Over the Rainbow, and little leprechauns are always looking for that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So as I said, we decided to do something just a little bit different than shamrocks and leprechauns and little green hats and that kind of thing. So I said, well, why not a rainbow scarf? I mean, it's still pretty chilly this time of year in lots of parts of the country, and in fact, even here in Florida, they're talking about another cold front coming through, and I know it's not a cold front like a lot of y'all experience, especially up north, but for this old West Texas girl, it's still chilly enough where I sit most of the time here with a blanket across my knees and a little flannel shirt on. So anyway, there was a tutorial. I showed you how to do the stitches, and the pattern is uploaded on Twisted Fiber Friends Facebook page. So if you're not a part of that Facebook group, be sure you take just a moment to go over there and look it up, and it'll just ask you a couple of little questions, like do you promise to be nice and that kind of thing. So I mean, it's just 2 or 3 of them, pretty much the standard of any that you would have to answer when you join a Facebook group. But we have lots of fun over there, and we like to post things that happened on our lives, especially if we have a tutorial. We always post the patterns for those right after the live, so be sure that you go and check that out. Hope that you've been enjoying the daily devotionals from Be Still and Know That He is God. I know that I am. It's just a nice little extra few minutes of devotional to start your day, end your day, or if you have to, or need to take a breath and step back from what's going on throughout the day. It's nice to know that you can go somewhere and find a short little devotional to kind of give you some inspiration to carry you through. I finished the first section, the winter section of my 4 seasons mosaic, so I do hope that you'll catch my video tomorrow for that. Tuesday I will have a new stitch tutorial for you in the floral series. I hope you'll be on the lookout for that. Let's see, Wednesday last week I introduced you to my newest little Empkin. I hope you were able to to see him. His name is Snorkels. I'll just give him a little quick pop up here. You can go see all the particulars about him. He was a fussy little critter when I was putting him together, let me tell you. He was very snarky about what he wanted. So, but like I said, I truly enjoyed doing him, and there will be more added to the family of my little Impkin creations coming up very shortly. I also finished off my little Lovey Dragon, and I do have some more 6-weight yarn that I just purchased, and I'm going to give it another go with those knotted loveys with this new 6-weight yarn. It's Burnett Baby Blanket yarn, so in the chenille, I think. Do hope to be able to get one of those going here pretty soon. Let's see what else. Finished up. I showed you my take on what I did with my granny squares. Showed you a couple of options there on which to how to display them other than just sewing them all together to make a blanket, that kind of thing. That was on last Saturday. If you missed that, be sure and go back and catch up on that. So really, I'm all caught up on what it was that I was working on the last couple of weeks. This next week, I will print off the next section of my 4 seasons and get my yarn all together and start working on that. I do have an idea for a couple of new little amigurumis, although I do have my 2 rabbits that I need to get finished because Easter is just around the corner here, and I do want to have them for display here in my room to celebrate the Easter season a little bit. Oh, let's see. I do want to let you know that there's going to be a poll posted on my community tab. Please be on the lookout for it here in the next couple of days, because I had an idea about my granny squares. I was thinking that the next little series of granny squares that I would make might be out of flowers, but I don't want to just make a bunch of little granny square flowers and have them sitting around. So I thought, what if I let you guys choose what I do with the floral granny squares? So be sure that you look out for a little poll, I guess you could call it. It'll be on my community tab, and I'll be talking more about that right before I put it up, so that you can be sure and go and cast your vote as to what we need to do with those little granny squares. Not a lot else going on at the moment, because like I said, I've kind of finished up some projects, and so now it's just sitting down and seeing what it is that I want to do next. I mean, I have a lot of ideas, it's just which one am I going to jump on first. So hope you will stay tuned to see what it is that I put up for you and what kind of trouble I can get in with my yarn and my hook. So until later on in the week, let me remind you to please be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light that they need to see. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me this evening for just a few minutes. I love you for it. Bye.